Hi there. It's another tarot sesh for Gemini. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the week of June 19th through the 25th, 2023. But do understand that energy is timeless. And so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title resonates, any parts of it, there could be messages here for you. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. Do understand that energy is it could be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's a matter of balance, right? This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have strong Gemini placements anywhere throughout your chart, then there's messages probably here for you. Okay, so this week we've got the moon starting out in Leo on Tuesday, and that's fire energy. It's a great time to focus on self, creativity without fear, live, laugh, love, and do it passionately. And then also a great time for dating, or, dating yourself, self-love, taking yourself out on a date. Have you ever eaten at a restaurant by yourself? Believe it or not, there's people who haven't, and or gone to the movies by yourself. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's just one of those things. It's just a download I'm getting. Okay, so Wednesday is a big day. It's the summer solstice, also called Litha, Litha, or I might be pronouncing it wrong. It could be Litha or something like that. But it's fire energy, the power of the sun. But it's funny because it corresponds to the full moon. Regardless, it's all about self-purpose, vision, action, personal power. And then, great time to celebrate the summer. And then Friday, the moon is in Virgo, it's earth energy, all about organization, routines, tidying up, reading and learning new things. And then Sunday, the moon is in Libra, air energy like yourself, Gemini, and that's all about diplomacy, thinking, balance, and visual appeal. So it's also regaining harmony, like the scales, balancing things out, and a great time to speak up, share, or write about topics that you believe in. Okay, so the energy that we got, or the energy underneath the deck going into this, we're starting out with the Chakra Insight Oracle, and then we're going to follow it up with Spiritual AF, go into the Tarot, end it with Kabbalah Tree of Life Oracle, and some tea leaf fortune cards. So underneath the deck with the Chakra Insight Oracle, we've got number 33. I love that number. You could be 33, know somebody, or be dealing with somebody who's 33. It's a twin flame number, also a divine number. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 is about balance and victory. But 3s are about, love and celebration and partnership coming together. This particular card is about sound, and that's in regards to anything that you hear, music, just sound in general, music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. Silence is a sound, right? It's nothingness, but beautiful all in itself, great for meditation. But so is music. Music is fantastic for meditation. That's why one of my personal hashtags is hashtag my life set to music. I use it constantly. I love music. I love music. I love musicians. I've always been in love with musicians for the mere fact that I think that they're genius. No matter what your IQ level is or how well you did in school, the fact that you play music at a high level, to me, it's a God's gift, right? That's a talent. That's something that not all other people can do. I can play instruments, but not at a professional level. Maybe I could if I put enough hard work and effort into it, but that's why these people have jobs the way that they do, because that's what they do. That's what they're passionate about. They've a talent for it, and then they make it work. It's like tarot, not everybody does tarot, not everybody understands it. Some people love it, but they don't know how to do it, right? You could learn, but other people have just a natural ability, a natural gift. And it's just one of those things. Everybody's meant for something. You just got to find your niche, right? I don't know why I'm going off on this tangent. Anyway, my life set to music, though, even though I don't play music, I've always been really interested on the business side of it, and I've always supported a lot of artists, and I worked in radio and have done lots of things surrounding music. And my daughter is passionate about it. Both my girls played various instruments. And I sing, but that said, my life set to music. I'm in love with the fact that, plus it takes right brain, left brain in order to create sound. So I'm also clairaudient, and I get a lot of my messages through music, through lyrics and through beats. And that's a great segue into, because we need to get this going. I've just gone on a crazy rant. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting all the cards ready, Gemini, is Easy featuring Sun Lux, and it's by the artist G-Eazy, who happens to also be a Gemini. So let's see. One of the lyrics is, if it was this easy, then everybody be doing it. The rise to fame, what he's talking about is the rise to fame, stardom, celebrity status. He even says it in there. And he's a musician, and that's it's talking about his journey, basically saying, if it was this easy, everybody be doing it. Kind of like what I was just talking about in regards to musicians, yes, but even tarot readers, and you can apply this to anything that you do. But it's there's a reason why people do the things that they do, because they have a talent or an ability or a passionate interest in what it is that they're doing, right? But if it were that easy, then everybody be doing it. It's not that easy for everybody. Everybody's different. There's so many people that you could be autistic, or you could be a super genius or whatever. Everybody has these different levels in which they function. But it doesn't make them any less intelligent. It just means that they learn in a different way and function sometimes in a different way. And it's on different levels, right? Okay, so anyway, levels, I don't know. Sound, music, silence, rhythm, vibration. Underneath the deck, that's the underlying energy. Top of the deck, we've got passion. So I was just talking about, based on people's passions. Number 25, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. What makes your heart happy? What is it that gives you that joyful, passionate feeling in life? Is it music? Is it tarot? Is it astrology? Is it, my left ear is ringing as I say this. Is it sports? It could be anything. Sorry if you hear the tapping. That's my dog who will not settle down. Who I love so much. Okay, let's get into the tarot for Gemini, please. For their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Something could be happening on the 25th of this month. 2 + 5 is 7. That talks about boundaries, personal boundaries, being defensive, but not in a bad defensive way, but it's just realigning your chakras, defending yourself, your bodies, your personal beliefs, right? Your what it is that you believe in, right? What it is that makes your heart happy, what it is that you desire, what it is that brings you fulfillment and joy. That's what you want to defend, right? But 25 could be somebody's birthday. It could be an important day, a lucky number. Underneath the deck, the energy going into the shuffle is the Six of Swords. So this is communication, going from choppy waters to more calm and clear waters. It's so swords are all about communication, and so this is just communication becoming a lot easier with this card. My nose is itching, which means that I'm right on the money, right on the point. So, so you could be either clearing up communication with somebody, or communication may start getting easier with somebody. I feel like you might be understanding somebody better now on a better level, and that's helping the communication flow like sound. Maybe you share similar passions or interests. Okay, what do we have for Gemini, please? What do we have for Gemini? Okay, Justice. And it fell sideways, so that also could mean karma. What is the next two cards for Gemini for their higher peace, power, protection, prosperity, please? For the greater good. 19th through the 25th of June. Oh. They just popped right the heck out. Ooh, but I love it. Okay, so underneath the deck, we've got the Ten of Cups. Tens are endings, but they're also beginnings. This is a happy ending. And also a very happy beginning, because 1 + 0 = 1. So it's back to the beginning, right? And this is just like ultimate fulfillment. Like, cups are all about happiness and feelings and emotions. And this is like happy home, happy life, happy wife, that type of energy. So we have Justice, then we have the Emperor. That's Aries energy, King of all kings. Then we have Justice, the Emperor, and then we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is all about balancing your emotions and feelings, but it's like it's like coming back from childhood. It's all about loyalty and devotion, and like giving somebody your cup of love is like your Six of Cups is, it can be for like romantic, but it also can be platonic, friendly. It's just like being devoted and being dedicated. It can even be at work, right? But I feel like this is more romance based, because there's a lot of cups. Even with the Justice card here, it's like she's balancing two cups, right? That's what it looks like. So, but it's like you might in the past have been making a decision between two people. Notice how it's like a reflection of two different people. I mean, it's one person, it's her reflection, but it's like her alter ego. But this could actually, in this case, mean two different people. And someone's trying to decide, like, who is better than the other. And I know that sounds terrible, but, this card also reflects karma. So, but the number 11 is also, 1 + 1 = 2. And 2 is about unity. And so it's about, two different people. What? You just went out. You just ate. You're totally good. Please lay down. Oh my goodness, you guys. He's so much fun. He really is. But so then we've got the Emperor, and that's Aries energy. He's very balanced. He's got, a little bit of every element within him. But he's like super masculine, alpha male, right? And he likes it when everything he says is how it goes. Could be a little bit of a chess player, somebody who, likes to play a couple steps ahead of the game, if you will. But yeah, so then we've got the Six of Cups, and like I said, it's about loyalty, devotion, your inner child, but also your future self. Stop. And I feel like there's a decision that's being made by this Emperor, and I think what he's looking at is the person that can make him feel young again, feel inspired, feel that he's got a certain amount of devotion to, but also from. Much like, this, you've got like a little puppy and then you grow older with that person, It's like a relationship, that you can grow old with. That's what, this Emperor is looking at. And I say that because underneath the deck, we've got that Ten of Cups, this happy home, happy life, happy wife. Behind that is the Three of Cups. That's about celebration again. We were talking about the 3 threes. So I feel like this is like what the Emperor is deciding on. And the Emperor being you. Now, you could be female and just be in your Emperor energy, or obviously male, and you're like on top of your game, on top of your empire, if you will. Give me 1 second. I'm going to just set him outside. Okay, sorry about that. So what do we have for Gemini? Our passionate Geminis. You guys are passionate for sure. 1515 on the clock. Might want to look up angel number 1515. I will say, all the Geminis that I've ever been friends with also have really great taste in music. I was looking down at the sound. Some of my best playlists have been inspired by Gemini people. Okay, energy going into the clarification is the Hermit. So somebody has been taking time, and I feel like this is you, has been taking time before making your next move. You're looking for inspiration in the darkness. There's something that's been like kind of holding you back. You're doing like this deep dive into your soul. It's like a dark night of the soul, right? Just taking the time to really, and this is highly spiritual card. You could have Virgo strong in your chart somewhere or be dealing with one. This is just a highly spiritual card. And you also could be just like diving deep into spirituality and just taking the time to maybe journal or do a lot of reading or, research and study and that kind of thing. All right, my nose started itching again. I feel like that's on the money for some of you. All right, what do we have for justice for Gemini? Let's clarify justice for Gemini. Justice for Gemini. Flew right over there. Okay, so in the past, I feel like you were waiting for your ships to come in. And that's what this justice was. It was like this long time, I hear long time coming. You're waiting for something to come through. Also, you might have an interest in like ships or sailing or being on the water. And it's like this guy, he's looking for his mermaid. You know, she's not really a mermaid, but she's like in the water there. So it's kind of like he's like looking for that person and trying to make a decision about something, right? Also could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, because that's air sign energy, and also that could be you making that decision, like I said. You also could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire energy. What do we have for the Emperor? What's the Emperor for Gemini, please? Knight of Wands. Ooh, okay. So, play on, playa. So, the Knight of Wands is very passionate energy. Now, if we're talking about actual passionate energy towards like a person, this is like your one night stand man. You know, somebody that's just like really interested in, I wouldn't say one night stands, but just not really interested in like long-term relationships. And I will say maybe that's like what you've looked at in the past or how you've been in the past or how you may even be presently, but what you're thinking about, because that's what this is up here, is this. You want that 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, yes, because I just happened to see the card behind that. That's happy family. That's jackpot, luxury life living with the 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? Like, this is like the ultimate everything. And I feel like who you're thinking about is bringing you that. Behind that is the 7 of Pentacles. That's planting a seed for this family, celebrating. Now, careful, because like you might be, there's a pair of 3 there. So you might be like, I don't know, in a polyamorous relationship. That's only for some of you, not all of you. Take it as it resonates. But I think ultimately most of you are looking for something traditional, because that card also is just like celebration. You want to celebrate the good life. You know, you want a family of some sort. I'm not saying that you want to have kids, but you want to have like some kind of happiness. That said, though, this is the Knight of Wands energy. So whether it's you or the other person, this is like in and out, not always sure. But I feel like this, but you are thinking about this in the future. That said, if this is about like passion over like a business or what you do for work or career, this is like somebody who's like really good at their job. It's like salesman, marketing, like a really good communicator type of energy, able to handle a lot of things on their feet, in and out, but also very lucky. And it's generally a pretty positive card when it's talking about business. Okay, so what do we have for the Six of Cups for Gemini, please? What's the Six of Cups for Gemini? Maybe somebody's like looking, waiting for the ships to come in, where it's like a partner that it's like live, work, and play, right? Ooh, and as I say that, we've got, oh, this is interesting. So we've got the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles talks about kind of like holding back. Notice how there's this person who's like in need of help and the guy has his back turned to her. It's kind of like give and take, like knowing when to spend, knowing when to hold on to what you have, taking into account of what you have in order to like save for the future. So it's giving and receiving, it's saving, it's being wise with your finances, right? Now I said it's interesting because even though they're different signs, we've got 6 plus 4, and that's 10. And that's, again, it's a completion, it's culmination of something, but also a new beginning. So I feel like this is just in the future, this is something that you like, you'll be sure, like, I think you're thinking about, you know, what it takes maybe to even be in like a long-term anything. And that's being able to save, you know, because you've got this loyalty, you've got this devotion to another person. Yeah. Okay, underneath the deck, we've got the World. Oh my God, this is like really beautiful. I mean, I just heard the world is at your fingertips. World travel, you know, this is also about cycles, endings and beginnings. Somebody not being a prisoner anymore, breaking free of cycles, just monotonous, repeated cycles that you've been in the past. So, and again, we see that 3 there, so there could be somebody there. I see a lot of, there's 3 here. We saw the 3 behind that. Take it as it resonates. It's not for everybody. But I feel like somebody is like ready to break a cycle and move forward, you know, towards like this 10 of Cups energy for sure. Otherwise, like if you're not looking to like settle down, for instance, you know, for a family or whatever, you are going towards happiness. You just have to learn how to save better. And maybe you're really good at that or whatever, but it's like you're thinking of, I don't know, sharing it or doing something that fulfills your inner child. Because this is about inner child, your inner child, but also your future self. Inner child, future self, right? So it's like doing what brings you desire and fun and fulfillment and joy. And it could be music. Ooh, behind that is responsibility and desires. And that's what I was talking about here. So yeah, definitely. You may be like, you know, that type of person who just has a lot of special interests and you want to be able to accomplish all these things and you're worried about if a family is going to hold you back from that. And if that's the case, this is showing me that whoever it is that you're thinking about will not. But, you know, if you don't have anybody, if I'm talking to like singles or whatever, this is telling me like this is just something that's on your mind. But saving is, you know, being financially responsible is, you know, an important thing too. But so is following your heart with passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. But you can have that in a relationship. It just has to be the right one. All right, so now let's do these first. Oops. Because we were already at 20. I just saw 24:44 on the clock, so 444. You might want to look that up. This is going to be a little bit of a longer read, but I'm speeding up. So we've got The Kabbalah Tree of Life Oracle. What do we have for Gemini, please? Okay, so that one is face up. That's one I'll keep. Yeah. The benefactor. Somebody could be a benefactor to something. That, or you could be the person offering the benefit, right? Underneath the deck, the uprooted. Somebody could be uprooted in a situation. You could be uprooted yourself, or be uprooting someone in a situation. And that's basically picking them up and putting them over here, right? Or moving from one location to the other location, maybe for work or a job or something. Maybe it's just, giving somebody like a chance, and it's taking like a relationship from one level to the next. Take it as it resonates. But the benefactor in the situation is, I feel it. I forget what the book says. We're going to read this real quick. It's like somebody coming into money, into finances, wealth. Okay, so you are in a position where you are able to give as well as to receive. In fact, it is vital that for whatever sustenance you receive, you are able to pass on nourishment to others. This is not about counting up costs and debts, which is what this Four of Pentacles energy is, right? But about responding wholeheartedly to need, which is the Six of Cups energy. This is giving where you see fit, where it's almost like a responsibility to help other people out for everything that you have received, right? If you're in a position that you're able to do so. This is saying that. But possible meanings: a gift, a sponsor or supporter who will help you or that you help, a person who gives you much, something of great value that deserves recognition, a source of good luck, your role as a patron, gift giver, a part of your life which has warmth and vitality. It's like karma, y'all. It could be karma. What you give and what you put out into the world is what you get back 3 times 3, right? So it's learning that balance of when to be able to give and when to be able to take, and be the benefactor. So what else do we have for Gemini, please? Gemini for the tea leaf fortune. Funny. We have more scales. Keep your life in balance. And that's what the scales justice. That was the first one that came out. Underneath the deck, we've got a journey, either physical or mental. So funny. In my head, I just heard, come along and ride on a fantastic voyage. So, this song just popped in my head. Okay, let's see. I'll read these in just a second. What else do we have for Gemini, please? Gemini. Ooh. Gemini. You guys got quite a bit. Underneath the deck, man, dealings or relationships with a man. Or relationship with a man. This could be friendship, anything. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Just so you know, these are random. It's like not all of these have to associate with each other or at all. So take it as it resonates, leave what doesn't. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. That could be due to muddled thinking. That's for some of you, not all of you. Careful with any drug use, alcohol use, toxicity at all, right? That leads to muddled thinking. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. I feel like this is all part of the situation here. Then we've got the sun, happiness and well-being. This is what the wish is granted. Beware of greed, putting that in the middle. Scales, keep your life in balance, definitely in the middle. And shark, and this was distinctly upside down. But shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Now, there could be, you could have like a calling to sharks. Maybe if you see a shark, like this is like be careful about your wealth or money. but also it was upside down. So I feel like this is more like just a fear, but also be aware. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Oh, wait. I lied. I never pulled the spiritual AF. Should have done that at first, but there's a reason I didn't. Okay, one last message to clear us out of here. We're already at 30 minutes. This is a longer one. What do we have for Gemini? Gemini, please. Thank you. No equals a full sentence. Underneath that, I'll just show you. I love that. Love that. So no equals a full sentence. You know, let's see. You know what punctuates that sentence? Action. We spend so much time explaining our boundaries that we forget to just have a freaking boundary. Say no and quit participating in what you said no to. Remove yourself from the situation if you have to. Be your own boundary. So, I forget what card I was talking about. It might have been going into one of the shuffles, but I was talking about, having strong boundaries for yourself. And for, standing up for what you believe in. And that's what that's, reminds me of and is talking about. And I feel like that's going to keep you from doing things that doesn't bring you desire, fun, fulfillment, joy, and passion, right? Ultimately, I think that that's what you're looking for. You're looking for either a career path or whatever it is that brings you joy and fulfillment, and it's going to bring you into this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, celebration, world travel type of energy, or a relationship that ultimately is showing me it will take you there. And you're making a decision about that, but knowing that you feel it like in your bones, like that, that energy's coming in. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You know that it's out there. So that said, that's what I have for you this week, Gemini. I really love the message. If this gives you any clarity or insight, make sure that you drop a comment in the I don't know, I can't talk right now. Oh my goodness. Drop a comment in the comments below. If you want to dive deeper into this message or do one of your own, just get a hold of me. I've got all of my contact information in the description below this video. Also, if you'd like to drop a tip or a donation to help the channel grow, because that would be most appreciated. And definitely blessings in advance. I have all of that information in the description below as well. But as you know, it's together we grow. So I do appreciate you being here and spending your time and energy with me. I look forward to reading for you again. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button so you can get notifications of my upcoming content. And Gemini, I will see you on the flip side. Peace.